Hey.
Hey. Hey. I'm happy you came here.
Well, I did drive you.
You're videoing me.
What?
It's a commercial.
What?
Commercial?
Yes.
Do a commercial for this place.
Go ahead and try it.
Here at Search Center, they will fuck you up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Eugenio here. Just heading into more physical therapy. That's where I come to get my bicep worked on. For those of you who don't know, I had a distal bicep repair twice on my right bicep. This is my 13th week of recovery, no, 14th week of recovery. And I get better every week. It's getting more flexible. I'm gaining functionality back in it. I'm able to extend my arm almost fully now, and it's all thanks to these guys at More. So I'm gonna try to get some footage in here during my therapy session. I'll see you in there. Walking up to therapy. This place is awesome. Anyone in the Gilbert area, this is off of Power Road in Gilbert. Really great place. Come check them out if you need some therapy.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm laughing.
So, sitting in more therapy, physical therapy right now, and we're starting off with some heat. You can take a look at that. That'll get me nice and loose to start my exercises or their stretching, whatever we end up doing first. So that's where we're at. All right, guys, so I got Scott here at More Physical Therapy, working on my bicep. Scott, what are we doing right here?
So we're doing a little soft tissue work here, kind of breaking up some of the scar tissue around. You can see here's some significant scarring, which, you know, in your case where you've had 2 surgeries in the same location, there's going to be some scar tissue building up there. So just kind of breaking up some of that scar tissue, helping the bicep muscle relax, because then we'll stretch it out a little bit, work on the range of motion.
All right. So what exactly do you do here in terms of massaging and stretching the muscle? Like, what does that do mechanically for the bicep?
So what I'm doing when I kind of put some good amount of pressure here, and I'll use some tools to kind of put some pressure there as well. It allows the scar tissue, it doesn't necessarily mean the scar tissue goes away, but with us putting pressure through it, we can kind of allow the fibers of that scar tissue to realign in kind of a parallel formation, which allows them to stretch the way they should. Initially, when there's scarring that happens, the scar tissue is laid down in kind of a web format, and what we're doing here is we're kind of allowing that scar tissue through breaking it up a little bit with the pressure and then stretching it out afterwards. We're getting some of that tissue to align kind of in parallel, which allows them to slide the way that they should.
All right, that makes sense to me. I hope you guys follow, and I'm just hoping to be back 100%. This is like my 14th week now of recovery after my second surgery, and I'm doing some light exercise in the gym. I told Scott before that I was having some tightness over this last week or so after doing those light exercises, so hopefully these massage, the little therapies give me here, a little massage and some stretching will cure that for the rest of the week. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, let's let Scott get to work here. Thanks, Scott.
Yep.
Just real quick. And what you see here are some small pieces of equipment used to stretch and strengthen my grip on my hand and strengthen my forearm muscles. And I'll demonstrate these for you right now. Hard to do this with one hand, so I was just kind of modifying this motion using my fingers to stretch, and this really stretched out my hand and get my hand a lot stronger. After surgery, I wasn't able to even twist the cap off a soda bottle, so it was pretty bad. This is actually my 3rd stage of this gripper. Getting pretty strong with this one. I'm pretty excited about it. And here's a light dumbbell. It's like 3.5 pounds or something like that. And we're just strengthening the forearm muscles by curling upwards. Then you'll see me reverse curl it. There it goes. And then you'll see me basically make a twisting motion after this one. It's about 10 reps each. There it is. And that's pretty much it for these little exercises. Then after this, they had me do some real, more or less like strength training exercises, and yeah, making some progress.
This is Chris doing external rotation, just able to strengthen the external rotators on the back side of the rotator cuff and being able to strengthen the upper arm, squeezing the towel there so that the arm doesn't flare out, making sure that he's rotating instead of moving the arm away from the body.
My arm is weak, so this actually, I feel all these motions. Turn around, do the opposite there.
So now I just did a simple turn around the other direction. Now we're just working internal rotation. Just the opposite movement of that last direction there. Again, strengthening throughout the shoulder and upper arm. Some of those muscles in the upper back as well. Awesome. Now we're working over on some triceps here, getting the back side of the upper. Working on the triceps.
I'm lifting right now. Show everybody the baby weight.
Oh yeah.
How weak I am.
A little bit of.
Compared to the videos, sometimes racking these machines. Not right now, my friend.
That's okay. That's therapy, right?
That's right. Come a long way with you guys. I appreciate
That's good. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Getting those triceps opposite of the tear there he had on that bicep tendon.
That was my last set, guys. I'm pretty much done. Thanks, guys. Funny how it is. Finishing up over here, throwing some ice on the arm, and the ice. What are we using the ice for, Jacob? Why don't you just shout it out real quick? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, ice just helps with some of the irritation or some of the things that have been flaring up during exercising.
So what do we use heat for? Heat is for...
Heat just continues to increase blood flow to the area, and that
Right.
helps with the healing process, helps to loosen it up so that when the therapists are working on it, massaging it, makes it a
So
little
generally heat before any type of action.
easier. Yeah, heat
And
before,
then-
cold after.
Cold after. So there you go. You guys heard it first from the professionals over here at More Therapy. And I'm Chris Eugenio, and I'm out for tonight.